special Gold Diggers edition. We are trying a new sport today, as you can tell. No, I'm only joking. We have actually ventured out to the depths of Somerset today for probably our longest trip of the season so far, because we're at Wincanton versus Fareham Town.
At Wincanton Town FC, I got told by someone I was speaking to during the week, they said it's like stepping back into the 70s. I think they meant that in a nice way, but actually it's very nice in there. They've got a kiosk, obviously, where they do the drinks. Got myself a pint of Carlsberg in a can, but there's a range of stuff like Copperberg and other spirits behind the bar you can get. Next to that there's a little food sort of stand. You can get some food, some rolls, sausage rolls, pies, stuff like that.
Food at a food stand? Well, I never.
Yeah. You can buy some club merch as well, because they've got last season's shirts for sale for 15 quid. Craig's thinking about getting one, that could be a bargain. But there's lots of sort of space in there to sort of sit down. You can sort of meet up with all your mates before the game and that, have a few beers. And it's not too far away to walk out, and you're basically at the ground in about a 2-minute walk, or 20-second walk even. So highly recommendable.
Or 15 if you've got a walking pole.
Not a lot of pubs near the vicinity of the ground, so this is a good place to come and have a drink before the game. Terry Wise, who's the chairman of Wincanton Town Football Club. Terry, tell us a little bit about Wincanton Town.
Wincanton started 1890, so we've been going for a considerable amount of time. Most of its time it was a junior club. Used to play at a place called Dancing Lane in Wincanton. We sold that to buy the actual, or to invest into the sports ground here. So we're now part of the sports ground. We've got our own field here at the sports ground, which we lease off them, which has got our pitching. We won promotions and promotions and promotions. We finally got into what we class as almost senior football, the level of the tool station, probably about 12 years ago now. So we've seen that as a success. But for 11 of those years, we were in the tool station League One, where we obviously played more or less the same clubs every week, week in, week out. So we are seeing now going into the Wessex as a completely different challenge, an opportunity, an exciting opportunity, because we don't know who we're going to be playing, what the standards are, what the grounds are going to be like we're visiting, so we're all quite excited about it really.
That move across leagues, how does it affect sort of travel situation? If you've got to travel more for the Wessex League, was it less travel for you being in the Wessex League than the Western League?
Well, it was a strange one really, because we got promoted by losing the playoffs. But we were one of the highest points per game of the runner-ups. So we actually got put this way instead of the other way. And if you look at mileage, it's probably better off for us this way, because down in the other clubs, you've got all the Cornish teams.
Yeah.
So you've got Falmouth, we've got Barnstable, you've got Ilfracombe. There's 4 or 5 teams around Plymouth. So yeah, travelling-wise, it's probably better for us this way. Wicked.
And this is a ground hopping vlog, so what would you say to anyone who wants to come down to catch a Wincanton game?
I would say come down, we'll make you feel more than welcome. We do a great pasty, we do a great pint, we give you a cup of tea. We actually do printed programmes, which we get text and social media requests for every week. So we can give you a printed programme. We'll just make you real focused.
Great home chefs as well.
We've got some great home chefs as well, yeah.
Terry, thank you very much for your time, appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Brilliant, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I really like the location for the ground, just on the outskirts of town. Nice stand, isn't it? Love the colour, I love the colours of the club, yellow and black. It's got that great fuzzy feel to it, isn't it? But nice settings, nice rural setting. Hillsides around, but plenty of space to walk all around the perimeter of the ground, and also good spacious clubhouse. What was there to worry about, eh, Rafi? Someone sent a panicky Twitter message this morning asking if the game's on, but apparently they don't worry about that up in Somerset. Probably our 2-hour drive to get here, wasn't it?
Yep.
A few interesting roads to say the least, but we got here in the end in one piece. Very excited about today, because this is a brand new ground for me, and you as well obviously, but leaves me with about 8 more to do. So, and also it's an interesting story about Wincanton as well, which we've heard from the chairman, because it's their first time back here, isn't it, in the Wessex League?
Yes, first time they played in the Wessex League, yes.
Yeah, so they're enjoying it so far. So I'm very much looking forward to today, because we haven't really seen much of Wincanton or Fareham, have we?
No.
Since we'll be doing the vlog. So what have you got for us today then, Matthew?
Well, currently Wincanton are sitting 16th in the league, 3 games, drew 0-0 with Downton, 1-1 draw of Hammerview Wreck, which was a very credible result. Hammerview Wreck got a very good team, and lost 5-2 here to Stoneham, but were 2-1 up, and Stoneham sort of just
gave them a good game.
They did. The top scorers this season were 2 goals, are Daniel Wise, David O'Hare and Darren McAllister. They finished 4th in Western Division 1 League last season. Lost in the playoff final to Bridlington 3-2, but got moved sideways and promoted to the Wessex Premier off of the back of that, because it was like the second highest points total in the playoffs, I believe. Brought in Harrison Foster from Gillingham Town, he's come in this season, so has Thomas Mack from Bradford. David O'Hare has re-signed after 10 years away from the club. He signed for Portland Rovers and he's come back, so had a bit of experience this year. But they've got firepower as well. I mean, Matt Garner, who's 6'6", I believe, is a striker.
Yeah, they've got some big lads, haven't they?
Yeah.
They must eat their vegetables up in this part of the world.
Lots of carrots.
But do you know what I'm also impressed with, Matthew?
What's that?
Their shirts. Yellow's my favourite colour, so
there you go.
Couldn't resist £15, bargain.
Fareham currently sitting 10th in the league. Their opening 3 fixtures was a 1-1 draw with Cowles at home. They beat Downton 4-2 at home and lost 1-0 to probably a team that's going to be pushing for promotion. Portland United lost 1-0 to. Their top scorer of the season is Jamie Hoskins. He's got 2 goals. He was signed from Highland Dibden halfway through last season. He got 18-18 for them then. He's a winger. He'll be someone to watch out for in the Fareham side.
And his balls as well.
New signings for Fareham this season is Harvey Aston from Petersfield, Troy Wingfield, who's a very good player, comes in from Clanfield, and Josh Benfield's returned to the club after a spell at Portchester, so he's another goal threat if he's starting again today for Fareham. Just to watch out. New manager as well. Simon Woods come in, Graham Ricks departed company with the club towards the end of last season.
Fresh start for them.
So it's going to be a very interesting game today against 2, I think, evenly match sides.
Yeah, I agree. Couldn't see that because that was through the tiny lens, but was that a good gun?
Can we make the box? Shots!
All right.
Come on! Good Charlie!
Craig, I've got a feeling you're going to end up disappointed with that decision.
Basically on his form last season and in the Olympics. Oh! I don't know.
T-Mac! Big widows! Big widows!
Oh, took that one extra step, didn't he?
Come on! Man on! Time! Come on!
Good save again.
Oh, I did set up nicely. Yeah. The big HT is Wincanton 1, Fareham Town 1. Very good game of football so far. Probably the best first half I've seen in terms of end-to-end football and chances. Wincanton took an early lead, didn't they, in about the 7th minute, but I think I've been impressed with Fareham since then. I think they really responded well, and you'd probably say on balance of play first 45 minutes, I think they've just edged it in terms of deserving to be ahead.
I think so. Wincanton started quite strongly. It was Lewis Townsend with a goal. It was a free kick from sort of Wincanton's half. Wise put it into the sort of penalty area. I thought he miscontrolled it, but he didn't. He did brilliantly to get the ball, and he just sort of dinks it over Valero, who's on rushing out, and make it 1-0. After that, like you said, I think Fareham have sort of been pushing for the equaliser. Sammy Woodward's played quite well up front. He's dropped a little deeper, sort of playing in a number 10 role, slightly behind Josh Benfield, and both of them have been quite willing runners, picking the ball up, and very impressed with Connor Underhill out on this left-hand side for Fareham. He seems to be getting a lot of joy. It was him that won the penalty. Sam Woodward then stepped up and dispatched it home quite confidently. Not much chance for Dane Rigby in goal for Wincanton. Wincanton have had some chances. I mean, a nice sort of half volley set up. I've sort of bounced up for number 9, Connor Williams, edge of the box, just put it over. Rigby's made a good save from Josh Benfield, and then Fareham have had one clean off the line, so it's been brilliant game so far.
Just out of interest, how is that Wincanton forward that you're bigging up for the game? How's he done first half?
He's not even in the squad.
The Matt Kerr strikes again. At least 6 people there, mate.
On the camera now. Good.
Every cloud.
Two over! Two over! That's you!
Yeah.
It's been an inch away from that perfect pass.
Chris, unlucky with the result today, but are you happy with the boys' performance?
No, not at all, to be honest. That's the worst we've played this season by a mile, by an absolute mile. We've just given them a rocket in there, and they fully deserved it, to be honest. They held their hands up. I think on the way in I heard the lads saying we're going to get an absolute roast in here and we deserve it. That's by far our worst performance of the season, and obviously we've come up a level and we know we've got to be at a certain level now to perform. I don't think we hit anywhere near that today, all over the park.
You did have chances though, especially beginning of the second half. You guys were probably the stronger team.
We had a little spell, probably 10 minutes start of the second half, where obviously we had a little chat at half time. They come out second half and I thought they implemented what we'd asked, but then just dropped off and got deeper and deeper and deeper, just invited more and more pressure. And I don't think it was a surprise to anyone watching when they got the deserved winner late.
And finally, you've got Sherborne midweek, which is a derby game. How are you going to G the boys up for that one?
Yeah, the thing is, they shouldn't need G'ing up for a local derby. Like, we all know everything about Sherborne, they know everything about us. We've been having derbies in the Western League for years. Should hopefully be a decent crowd up here, and it'll be one of those that we've got to dust ourselves off. This is gone now, we can't influence that. Can only do the next game, and like I said, they shouldn't need any G'ing up from me for that game at all. That's a big local derby, always good game. So yeah, we'll need to perform better, but hopefully we can put it right.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.
No problem. Cheers.
Right, Simon, Fareham 2-1 win today. Happy with the result?
Yeah, very happy. Obviously, it's a new challenge for myself. First job in Wessex League management. We're learning a lot week on week, but I think overall we deserve to win today.
It was an end-to-end game. They made it really difficult for you in patches, didn't they? But you guys had plenty of chances second half.
Yeah, I mean,
First half as well.
yeah, we knew we knew that they were going to be physical today, and we knew that we'd have to stand up to that. And I think, you know, to be fair to them, what they do well. But as you say, I think as the game went on, we got in some really good areas, particularly out wide. I thought our left-sided player Connor was excellent today. Really got in behind, and I think on another day, you know, we'd have probably scored 3 or 4, and I think that's just where we're at the moment. We are creating a lot of chances. We're getting in some really good areas, and luckily today, you know, got the one at the end that I think we deserved.
I've got to ask, was Connor's goal a shot or a cross?
You'll have to ask him, but if you ask where I was, I think it was a cross. But you know, I think he's deserved that for honest performance today.
No,
you know,
really
you deserve a bit of luck, and sometimes you earn your own luck. And as I say, I think if you ask him, it was a bit of a cross, but we'll take it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time.
Full time was Wincanton 1, Fareham 2. Sorry, I missed the last 5 minutes because I was walking back and forth to clubhouse. But a bit of drama at the end, wasn't it? Fareham scoring just as the 90th minute approached. Whether it was a cross come short, that kind of caught the wind, we never know really from our angle. But I think it's been a very good game. Both teams went for it throughout the 90 minutes, I thought, and I think it's very unlucky that there had to be a loser today, but it's been a very good advert for Wessex football.
It has been a brilliant end-to-end game. I mean, Wincanton looked stronger as they come out in the second half, but Fareham sort of picked up as the game went on, and it was Connor Underhill with the cross or shot, but whatever it was, it ended up in the top corner. I mean, you've got to mention Dane Rigby in goal for Wincanton. He pulled some great saves during that second half, including one from sort of point-blank range. The fans behind the goal thought that went in.
Yeah.
It was a brilliant save, but it was a great game of football.
Yep, another great day out, isn't it? Well looked after again by Wincanton, and have to say it's probably the best game I've seen this season, and very much looking forward to bringing you more content next week because Matt is actually doing a bonus one Monday.
Sway against Paulsgrove,
and we will be doing one at Borley versus Livingston Friday, so watch this space.
Cool.
This is terrible.
Well, there's not really much I can do about it in a minute. Step back a bit. There you go. Right, hang on. Start this.